Hello students, today I am going to solve some important questions which may come in the examination point of view. I have collected some questions here for your internal exams and SEE exams or final exams, semester exams. Right. Today I am going to solve these questions within 1 hour, taking the challenge that we can easily solve this type of problems. I have taken some questions here. In this, I have to solve 4 questions to get out. So there are hardly 7 questions are there. I have to only solve 4 questions. Okay, without wasting the time, I am going to solve these examples one by one. And this solved question and answers I am going to give in the description box. You will get it. Just download it. You can download the answers of this question student. So you can see whatever the questions they have given here, we can easily solve within less than 1 hour using some tricks and using the calculator. So similar type of questions I have already done in my previous lectures on my YouTube channel, Engineering Mathematics Made Easy for All. So I have made this channel so that everybody gets knowledge free of cost without any problem. Easily you can just watch this video, write it down, practice this example students, and ready for the examination point of view. So I've taken some few questions here, and immediately I'm going to start my problems. And we see within 1 hour we can easily finish the exam. Less than 1 hour we can easily finish this exam. This is my channel, Engineering Mathematics Made Easy for All. Please support me and subscribe to my channel students. Very important, if I get a minimum 20 likes, I'm not expecting more. Just if I get 20 likes, definitely I'm going to prepare the next internal exam, same pattern, same questions, similar type of exams. I'm going to upload my video with answers definitely. And time management, how we are going to manage the time, that is very important and very essential. As a student, you should manage the time, very important, and solve the questions with time management. So time management is very important, how you are going to prepare for the examination point of view. Without wasting the time, I'm going to solve this one by one using some of the tricks and using my calculator. So look here students, they have given few questions here, and I want to solve only 4 out of this 7 questions. Am I right? So from this 7, I am going to choose only such questions that within less time I have to solve this problem. So everyone just look on the questions, and everyone please prepare your time. I'm going to start this solving the paper immediately when you look at the exam. So here we start our exam. So everyone look on the time. Within less than 1 hour I am going to solve this all problems. Okay, so here we start. When you look at the problem front, they have given first test the consistency and solve. They have given these equations. Looking at this equation, you can see it is a 4 cross 4 and it will take time. Keep this in mind, right? And here we have second one, Gauss-Seidel method. So they have given only 3 equations. It will take less time. I am going to choose the second question. Third one is using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. I have calculator. I will use the calculator, show the calculator on my right hand side of the screen. And angle between the radius vector is damn easy. In very few steps you are going to get the answer. Radius of curvature. Looking at the question here, you can see some difficult equation they have given. So we'll try to skip such questions and solve remaining questions with less time. And here we have Gauss elimination. Elimination, we all know, we take very less time to simplify. A very simple diagram they have given here. And here balancing the equation is very easy. So I am going to choose only these questions and I am going to skip some of the equations. So here I am going to start with the Gauss elimination method, which is very easy. Look at the question, friends. Is it diagonal dominant? First you have to find diagonal dominant and description of Gauss-Seidel method, and it's more examples I've solved previous video. You can go through it. I'm going to share on my description box. The notes I'm going to share in the description box, the link of this definition and that I'm going to put it in the description box. So without wasting the time, immediately I'm going to solve examples. Here I'm going to take now. First I see few discussion about that how and what type of questions may come and how you are going to prepare for the examination. So preparation of the examination, definition and examples what we have solved is already have discussed in my previous lecture videos online in my YouTube channel, so you can go through that. So here we start with the exam, students. Immediately we set the clock first and we see within few minutes we can solve this all questions. So here we start. Please be watch the video till the end. We'll come to know. So I'm going to select the pen. That's here I'm not getting the pen. Okay, here's my pen comes. It will take time to select the pen. Okay, it's showing highlighter. Okay, here I'm going to solve the problem now. So here I'm going to start with solution. I have chosen 2, which is very less time it is going to consume, and with simple calculations I am going to solve this example. Yes, friends, they have given 3 equations. It will take very less time. Here I am going to say it's a diagonal dominant. First thing is very important. You are going to select the dominant. That's more important. So I am going to take x is equal to 1 upon 20, and this is 17 minus y plus 2z. This is I am going to take it as x. So x is our dominant. Similarly, I am going to take y value. I am going to see that y is equal to 1 upon 20 minus 18 minus 3x plus z. Here also we can see y is our dominant. Similarly, I am going to take z is equal to 1 upon 20 25 minus 2x plus 3y. Okay, so first you have to choose this equation. Then whenever you start with the Gauss-Seidel, first see that you take initials. Yes, I'm going to choose initials as x naught is equal to 0, y naught is equal to 0 and z naught is equal to 0. So I have discussed this in my video lectures, how to choose the diagonal, how the diagonal dominant is there, and how we are going to simplify taking the initial, how we are going to choose this initial. That all I have discussed in my previous video. Today I am going to just simplify using my time. Time is very important. All the students are waiting for the time I have to manage. So I am going to start with the x value. After choosing x naught, y naught and z naught, I am going to take x1. This is my first iteration. Therefore 1 upon 20, this is 17 minus 0 plus 0. You can see using the calculator, substitute in the calculator, you are going to get 0.85. Is it clear, son? So similarly, I am going to take y1. y1 is equal to 1 upon 20 minus 18 minus 3. Here we can see, here friends, easily that x, whichever the previous value is there, we don't have it, so I'm going to choose it as 0. So this is 3 into 0 will be 0. Then I'm going to choose the next value. Z is 0 because we don't have z previous, so it is 0. So I'm going to take plus 0. Then we have minus 3 into x. So please make a here note. X we know already, it is 0.85. So 3 into 0.85, multiply in the calculator, students, directly will get this as 2.55. So this is equal to minus 1.0275 you should get. Then I am going to solve z1. z1 is equal to 1 upon 20. This is 25 minus, now we know x, we know y. Directly I am going to substitute here. Minus 2 into x. X is 0.85. We know the previous value. 0.85 into 2 will give you 1.7. Please do it in calculator, friends. Minus, next will be plus 3 into minus 1.0275. So this is plus into minus will become minus, so I'll make it here minus. This will be 3.0805. Substitute in the calculator, students. All the values you are going to get this as 1.01098. That's simple, you should get the values. Okay, so next we'll continue this by second iteration. I'm going to take this as x2 is equal to 1 upon 20, 17 plus, now again we know the previous value will be y. Y is a negative, so minus into plus will become plus 1.0275. Here we can see it is negative, minus into minus will become plus, so I have taken this as plus 1.0275. Next, plus 2 into z. Z we know 1.2, so 2 into this will become 2.02196. Put it in calculator, students. Easily you are going to get the value as 1.0025. Similarly, I will continue with y2. Second iteration, 1 upon 20. Minus 18 is constant. Keep it as it is, no change. Then plus. Yes, friends. You are going to substitute z value. First I have taken z. So z here, previous value you can see 1.0. Same I am going to substitute here 1.01098 plus. Okay, it will become minus, so substitution, minus 3x is there, so minus 3 into x. X is 0.85, students. Multiply 3 into 0.85, you are going to get this as 3.0075. If you simplify this, you are going to get the value minus 0.9998. So next is z2, the second iteration z2. So this will be equal to 1 upon 20, 25 minus 2 into x. X is 1.0025, so it will become 2.005 minus 3 into y. Y we know already here, minus 0.998. So multiply this with 3. So we are going to get this as minus 2.994. So this will be equal to 0.998. Is it clear, students? Okay, now I will continue with x3. x3, that is third iteration, 1 upon 20. Continue. 17 plus, we are going to get this as minus y is negative, minus into minus will become plus, directly will substitute 0.9998. Here again plus 2z is there, so plus 2z 0.998 multiply with 2, it will give you 1.9996, which is equal to, simplification is 0.99997 in the calculator, students. Okay, so this is, next we have y3. y3 is equal to 1 upon 20 minus 18, yes, plus z is 0.998, so let me take this as 0.998, so plus 0.9998 is there. The next is minus 3x, so 3 into x I have to multiply, so we're going to get this as 2.99991. If you simplify this, substitute, students, you are going to get nearly minus 1. Then I am going to take z3. So this will be equal to 1 upon 20, 25 minus, substitute the values, students, minus 1.9994 minus 3.000, because minus 1 I am going to multiply with 3. This is equal to, exactly I am getting this in calculator, 1. Similarly, if you start for x4, so fourth iteration x4, 1 upon 20, this is 17, no change, plus minus into minus plus runs, y substitute this 1 directly, plus 2z, z is 1, so directly will take 2, which is equal to 1. y4 is equal to 1 upon 20 minus 18 plus, here z is 1, so substitute here 1, minus 3 into x, so this is 3 into x is 3 into 0.99997 will give you 2.99991. If you substitute, students, you are going to get this as minus 0.99995. Okay, then z4 you are going to get 1 upon 20. This is 25 minus 1.9999, minus 3, which is equal to 1.0003. So this implies that I will write the approximate at the end. So this is my final answer. What is it says? I will approximate the answer. X5 is equal to 1, y5 is minus 1, and z5 is 1. This is the final answer. So you can see, if you write the first iteration, the marks distribution I am going to discuss here. If you write the first iteration, you will get 1 marks, correct. If you write second iteration, you will get 2 marks. If you write third iteration, you will get 3 marks, and if you write fourth iteration, you will get 4 marks. And please remember, after approximation here you are going to get 2 marks. So totally you are going to get here 6 marks very easily. Within 5 minutes you should simplify this problem, students. Please remember this. Okay, next I am going to go with the next simple option I have, that is third one, obtain inverse of matrix. I am going to take, like third, obtain Cayley-Hamilton theorem. I will use this directly. I am going to take the matrix A. I will use the Cayley-Hamilton theorem here. So just take Cayley-Hamilton theorem. A is equal to, they have given this as 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 1. Am I right? 1 1 2 3. Okay, I have taken the same matrix. Okay, now in Cayley-Hamilton theorem, in my previous video lecture, I have given how to take the values, and all the description definition I have already discussed. In this, I am directly substituting the equation here. Please remember the equation I have taken, because this is 3 cross 3, so lambda cube must be the first value, minus 1 lambda square, then plus s2 lambda minus s3 is equal to 0. S1, in my previous video lecture I have given S1 is nothing but the diagonal elements. Yes friends, please remember here diagonal, I can see this diagonal is 1 1 1, so I am going to take this as the main diagonal. So I am going to sum this diagonal, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. So directly I am going to take here 3. Next I am going to take S2. S2, please remember this is sum of minors of diagonal. Okay, so what is this sum of minors of diagonal? So I am going to take first one, then 1 1 3 1 is the minor. The next, if you choose next diagonal element, that is 1, so its minor is 1 2 2 1, plus next diagonal element is 1, so its minor is 1 1 3 1. So how I have chosen this value, students? Very easy. If you take this 1, leave this row and column, the minor is 1 3 1 1 3 1. The next diagonal is this 1 I am going to choose, then minor will be, leave this row and column, it will be 1 2 2 1. The next diagonal is 1, so leave this row and column, the minor is 1 1 3 1. So just I am going to minor and simplify this. 1 1 1 into 1 1 1 minus 3 is minus 2, plus 1 1 is 1 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Similarly, if you simplify this all minors, you should get this as minus 7. So next we have S3. S3 is equal to nothing but the determinant of E. So I think everybody have done the determinant form. So I'll just show you the determinant in the simple calculator. Just go to the calculator and select here setup mode, go to matrix 6 and 1. This is 3 cross 3, so I am going to take 3 cross 3 here 1. So just substitute the values what they have given A. We'll take here 1 equal to 1 equal to 2 equal to 3 equal to 1 equal to, the next is again 1 equal to 2. So you are going to fit all the values in this calculator. Is it clear, students? So then you can see a matrix A is ready. Just press EC, go to shift 4. Here we can see the determinant 7. So just take 7, shift 4. And then this is matrix A I want. So I have taken this is equal to, yes, here you can see easily directly 11. So why to waste the time? I am going to take directly here 11. So determinant I am getting this as 11. Therefore that implies this is substituting in the characteristic equation, lambda cube minus 3 lambda square minus 7 lambda minus 11 is equal to 0. If you write this properly, if this equation is correct, then students you are going to get 4 marks. Within 2 minutes you can get the 4 marks. Then now when you take the Cayley-Hamilton theorem, and find inverse, that time we put lambda is equal to a. So this is going to become a cube minus 3a square minus 7a minus. Now here you can see nothing is there, means we always consider a unity is equal to I, that is nothing but an identity matrix. Okay, so identity matrix, I'm going to take this as 11 I is equal to 0. I want to find a inverse, so I have just multiply here, multiply by a inverse. Okay, so if I multiply here a inverse, 1a will get cancelled, so it will be a square minus, here if I multiply another a, it will become 1a will go, so it is only minus 3a minus a into a inverse. Please remember this is always an identity matrix, so this is 7I I will get, and minus identity into a, you are going to get this as 11 a inverse is equal to 0, or you can directly multiply here a. So that implies I want a inverse, so minus 11 a inverse, I will bring it on this side, so that will give you the equation that is 11a inverse is equal to a square minus 3a minus 7i. Substitute the values in the calculator directly. Already you have fit, please remember, already you have fit matrix A, so just square it. Here how to do, I will show it in the calculator first time. So okay, here I have already chosen matrix A is there, so just press on button, or AC should have pressed, that will be better. So just go to matrix A. Yes, here we can see square is already there, so just make the square. Yes, whatever the direct answer I am going to get, I am going to substitute as a square value. So 885 878 1388, that you have to write it as a square. Okay, so without wasting the time, minus 3a. Yes, already a is fit in this, so just press AC. Just I will take 3 into shift 4 3. If something is missed, friend, please rewind the video once again and go through the steps once again. So 3 into a I want, so just equal to, you can see 336 933 693, that you have to substitute in 3. The last one is 7i. So identity matrix is diagonal 1 and you are going to multiply. So therefore just all the values from directly I am going to substitute from the calculator. It is 8 8 5 8 7 5 8, sorry, and this is 13 8 8, then minus, this is 3 3 6 3, then 933 6 9 3, minus 7 into identity is only diagonal 1, so 700 070 007. You can directly use the calculator. 8 minus 3 minus 7, you can directly get the value as a inverse 11. I will bring it on this side, 1 upon 11, so I will get this as minus 2. Similarly 8 minus 3 minus 0 will give you 5, and 5 minus 6 is minus 1. Substitute directly in the calculator, or 8 minus 9, corresponding values I am taking. If I take here first row first column, here also first row first column, here also first row first column. Yes, this is I have taken 8 minus 9 is minus 1, 7 minus 3 minus 7 is minus 3, 8 minus 3 is 5, 13 minus 6 is 7, 8 minus 9 is minus 1, 8 minus 3 minus 7 is minus 2. So if you write this correctly, if you get the correct answer in this way, then only you are going to get 2 marks. Please remember, if you make mistake in this, you will not get the 2 marks. You lose the 2 marks. Is it clear? So this is how we are going to find the value A inverse. Yes, students. So next, without wasting the time, we'll solve the next example solution. That is fourth one I will take, which is again very easy and within less time I can simplify. The fourth question is find the angle between the curves. So this is my fourth question I am going to take, which will be very easy for me to simplify the problem, and easily I can get the answer within 5 to 10 minutes. So here they have given r is equal to 2 sine theta, and here another r they have given it as sine theta plus cos theta. So first immediately differentiate dr upon d theta with respect to theta. So this will be 2 cos theta. Then we know that tan phi 1 is equal to r into d theta by dr. So this is reverse they have given. So r I am going to substitute here 2 sine theta. This is 2 sine theta into d theta upon dr. So just reverse this. This will be 1 divided by 2 cos theta. 2 will get cancelled. Sine theta upon cos theta is tan theta. And here phi 1 is equal to, I get here theta. Similarly, I will try with this, differentiate with respect to theta. So dr upon d theta, sine theta differentiation, please remember here friends, it is cos theta, and cos theta differentiation is minus sine theta. Okay, now we know that already tan phi 1 is equal to r d theta upon dr. So here also I am going to take now tan phi 2, that is second curve, I am going to take this as r into d theta upon dr. Here we can easily see r is nothing but sine theta plus cos theta, whereas d theta upon dr, this is reverse, inverse this, that is divided by cos theta minus sine theta. Please remember, whenever it is LHS and RHS, tan is there, then only we can cancel that. You have to keep it in the mind. So I want to make right hand side tan, so just I will divide this everywhere by cos theta, so that sine divided by cos is tan. So that this will give you, this is this side. So this is sine divided by cos is tan theta plus 1 divided by 1 minus tan theta. This you have to remember friends, this is tan pi by 4 plus theta. Here you can see tan and tan will get cancelled, therefore phi 2 is equal to pi by 4 plus theta. So within no time I have solved this problem very easily. This is a very simple. Everyone must simplify this within 5 to 10 minutes. So angle between the curves, please remember I have already discussed this in my previous video lecture. What is that? This is phi 2 minus phi 1, which is equal to phi 2 minus phi 1, or phi 2 is pi by 4 plus theta, and this is minus theta, minus and plus will get cancelled, you are going to get pi by 4. This is the correct answer. If you write this properly, phi 1 and phi 2 are going to get 4 marks, and the last answer, if it is correct, if it is wrong, then you are not going to get any marks, it will be considered as 0. So this is 2 marks you are going to get here. So very easily we have solved 3 examples. Next I will go with the application part. Very easily we are going to solve the next question, that is 6th one. Here you can see they have given the first they have given the application part, they have given the diagram, then using the diagram, and you have to first find what are the point. The point P is there, and next point we have Q. It is also known as node in electrical, but here we take point in mathematics. Then we have right loop, we have left loop. Here P, Q and right loop and left loop I am going to say. Easily one can find that at point P, I1 is positive and minus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0, and at point from Q we can see how many directions towards Q it is coming. Towards Q is only I2, away from Q I am going to take as minus I1 minus I3 is equal to 0. So towards, please remember, towards is always positive, away is always negative. So positive and negative you should be very very careful. If you make mistake in the first step, you are going to lose the marks. So don't make mistake in this step, students. Okay, the next we have, after at node P and Q, please go to the right loop. When you take the loop, it is always like this. So this we must get full circle, means whatever the resistance is there, any other ohm is going to come, you are going to add with the direction of the loop. So then this will be 10 I3 plus, so if there are two ohms are there like 10 and 15, you are going to add this, you are going to get 25, and in which I it is going to come, or in which direction it is going to come, you are going to take this as I2 is equal to 90. So total will be the battery will be the equal to whatever the value we get here. Similarly we have left loop. In the left loop we are going to take this as 20 I1 plus 10 I2 is equal to 80. So this is very simple we have taken. If you write this equation in the form of equation, simultaneous equations I am going to take x1 minus x2 plus x3 is equal to 0, then minus x1 plus x2 minus x3 is equal to 0, then 20x1 plus x2 minus 20 okay, if I change the order also no problem, just I have taken first left loop. So this is 10 x1 20 x1 plus 10 x2, I'm going to take this as equal to 80. The next, this is 0, so I'm going to take this as 0 x1 plus 25 x2, so this is 2, by mistake I have taken here 3 I2 and I3, so then plus 10 x3 is equal to 90. So if you write this correctly, you are going to get 4 marks. Very very important, very simple. Writing these equations are very very important. Now using Gauss elimination method, I am going to take the augment matrix. Please remember this is A is to B. Many of them have made mistake here. It is A is to B. Just I am going to take the coefficients 1 minus 1 1, this is 0, and minus 1 1 minus 1 0, 20 10 0, and this is 80, and the last equation is 0 25 10 is to 90. So here we get the augment matrix. Now please remember, when you get the augment matrix, the lower triangle must be 0, means minus 1 10 must be this, must be the, all must be 0. So you are going to transform, or you are going to take the transformation such a way that you get the transformations properly. Is it clear, friends? So now immediately this you are going to write it in the augment form, which represents the system of linear equations that can be solved by any appropriate mathematical method. Okay, so after taking this, okay, here I have made mistake. This is 0, 10, and this is 25. Okay, same you can take. Just a minute. Wait, I will just see the equation. X1 minus x2 plus x3 minus x1. This is correct. I have just interchanged this. 20 x1 plus 10 x2 is equal to 80, and 25 x1. Yes, here I made mistake. I think x1 it is 1. 25 x1 plus this is 2. So like this you should not get confused, but see that you don't make mistake. So just drop this only in this line, got confused. Okay, so this will be now, or we can take left loop and right loop so that you don't make mistakes. Okay, and this is 10. Zero, first one is 0, sorry. This is 10, and this will be 25, and this is going to be 90. The next one is 20, 10, 0, and 80. Okay, now we are going to go for transformation. Row transformation. First I see that very easily, if I add R1 and R2, I am going to get 0. So I will make the transformations like this. R2 is R2 plus R1. In the same, without wasting the time, I am going to use R4. I can see very easily R4 minus 20 R1. I can do these two operations so that I can reduce my time and calculations. So here I simplify this, friends. 1 minus 1, 1. First row no change, keep it as it is. Second row R2 plus R1, I'm going getting here 0, 0, 0, and this is 0. R4, R3 no change, so I'm going to keep this 0, 10, 25, and 90 as it is. R4 I have made this as 0. Simultaneously here this is will be 30 minus 20, and this is 80. Okay, then next I will just interchange R4 to R2 so that last row will become 0. So this is only I am going to interchange. So the next value will be 1 minus 1, 1, no change. Only this value will be the last row, that is 0, 30 minus 20, and this is 80 I get. This is next is 0, 10, 25, 90. Last row is 0. One can see very easily the last row is 0, therefore the rank of this matrix will be 3. Is it clear? The next value I want to make 0 is this 10. Okay, so what I can make, only R2 can be minus with R3. So therefore I will change R3 as 3R3 minus R2. So only one change I can do, remaining I cannot do anything. So remaining terms I will keep it as it is. Only I am going to change R3. So this is 0. I will get here 0. 3 into 10 is 30. 30 minus 30 is 0. Similarly, I'm going to get this as 95, and this is 190. This is 0 0 0. Please do it in calculator, students. Easily you'll get the answer. Now after doing this, I'm going to go for back substitution. In back substitution, please remember this, students. First I will take this z value, that is, first write it in the equation x1 minus x2 plus x3 is equal to 0. 30x2 minus 20x3 is equal to 80. 95x3 is equal to 190. So just I have to simplify, get the value x1, x2, x3. So I am going to take x3 first, which is 190 upon 95. The answer is 2. Then now substitute in this. So this is 30 x2 minus 20 into 2. Already I have got x3, so I am going to substitute here. If you simplify, x2 is equal to, I am getting this as 120 divided by 30, so it is 4. The next value is x1 minus x2. How much is x2? It is 4, and plus x3. x3 is 2, which is equal to 0. So x1 is equal to 2. If you write x3 to x3 2 properly and x2 is equal to 4, correct answer, and x1 is equal to 2, then only you are going to get this as 3 marks. So this is 7 marks is distributed. So like this we have simplified all the examples. If you want me to solve the remaining examples, friends, please like and subscribe to my channel. Yes, thank you so much, and please see that within very less time I have simplified this problem. If you want me to solve such type of question papers, and next I please, at least I want 20 likes for this video. Remaining examples I am going to solve in my next video lecture, students. Thank you so much. Continue in the next video lecture.